In this module, we'll cover another of the 4 pillars of QUBEdocs, this one being search. Right at the top of your page, you have a search bar. If I search for something just like a letter A, you'll get a sense of just the wide range of objects, attributes, code, etc. that we are searching through when we search in QUBEdocs. You'll have subsets, you'll have parameters, etc. Now, if we search for something more realistic, something like fin year, you'll see we have cube elements. It'll appear in cube rules. So if you're searching for a specific bit of code, you'll see everywhere that that bit of code appears all the way throughout your model. Now we also have an advanced search. And from here, you can create more complex and creative searches. So for example, if we wanted to look for all of our processes that have an ODBC connection, we can look for data source type. It's ODBC. If we run that search, we'll see a list of those processes. Now, if we wanted to, what we could also do is further customize this. So maybe we wanted to only see data processes with a data source type of ODBC. We can also add another condition. We'll make it an and we will go with a process name that contains, actually that we're going to go with, that starts with data. And now if we run that search, our results are more limited, and now we just have data processes with a data source type of ODBC. So you can see how you can create and or statements, add groups of conditions, multiple conditions, and you can really get creative and develop some custom and complex searches. What you'll also be able to do once you build these out is you can save these searches. So if we wanted to, we'll just put this in our demo searches. For example, so now if we navigate through our model, but at a later point we wanted to come back and we wanted to find that same search, we can find it right here in the list, and we can rerun that search, and there's our results again. So we don't have to go through and rebuild this logic, we can just select it then from a drop-down. Now, in a previous module, we showed you tagging. So just to reiterate real quick, we created a dimension audit tag, and we applied that tag to a dimension with a value of audit complete. So now you can use advanced search, and if you wanted to see all of the dimensions that you still have yet to audit, we can build that search as well. We want all dimensions that do not contain the value of that tag value that we created. Now if we run that search, we'll see we have 197 dimensions left to audit. And again, we can save this search for use in for other purposes, either for future use or for, as you'll see in a later model, use in a wiki document. So we'll go ahead and we'll give it a name, and we'll say OK. And then, like I mentioned, that search will appear here, and you can always get back to this logic by using that drop-down.